In the quiet corridors of Maple Grove Nursing Home, life moved at a gentle pace. The days were filled with routine, but there was a comforting predictability to the rhythm. For 82-year-old Margaret, it was the sameness of each day that offered solace after the loss of her husband. She had resigned herself to living out her remaining years in peaceful solitude, surrounded by the memories of a life well lived. That is, until one breezy autumn afternoon, when a new resident arrived. Harold was 85, with a warm smile that crinkled the corners of his bright blue eyes. He was spry for his age, with a wit that was as sharp as ever. As he settled into life at Maple Grove, he quickly became known for his charming demeanor and the twinkle in his eye that hinted at a mischievous spirit. Margaret first noticed Harold during one of the home's weekly bingo games. He sat across from her, calling out jokes that made the other residents laugh. Though she tried to focus on her bingo card, she couldn't help but glance up at him from time to time, drawn by his infectious energy. It was Harold who made the first move. One morning, he approached Margaret in the garden where she often sat to read. He complimented her on the flowers she tended, noting how much care she put into them. Margaret, usually reserved, found herself smiling and blushing like a schoolgirl. Days turned into weeks, and the conversations grew longer and more intimate. Harold would join Margaret in the garden, and they would talk about everything, about the loves they had lost, the lives they had lived, and the dreams they still cherished. There was a warmth in their exchanges, a tenderness that neither had expected to feel again. One evening, under a sky painted with the colors of sunset, Harold asked Margaret to dance. It was an old, slow waltz, and though neither of them could move as they once did, they swayed gently in the soft glow of twilight. As they danced, Margaret felt a sense of peace and happiness that she hadn't known in years. From that moment on, they were inseparable. The other residents would often see them walking hand in hand, sharing stories and laughter. The love blossomed in the twilight of their lives, a reminder that it was never too late to find companionship and joy. As the seasons changed, so did the love between Margaret and Harold. It deepened, not with the intensity of youth, but with a quiet, enduring strength that came from a shared understanding of life's joys and sorrows. They were each other's comfort and delight, the golden years brightened by the golden hearts they had found in one another. And so, in the quiet halls of Maple Grove, love bloomed again, proving that even in the later chapters of life, there was always room for one more beautiful story.